Hey, good evening. I got my guy with me today. Yeah,
What's going
back.
on? We back.
Tonight we're gonna do our just to have a little conversation about The Shy season four, man. And for those people that watched The Shy, season four came quickly.
It did.
This season they actually starting a week or two earlier than last season. And if everybody in the chat wants to join us, we're just gonna discuss, what we think the coming season is gonna be about, and get some thoughts from Dwayne. I know Dwayne. Hey, Nicole. I know Dwayne watched the last episode, last season finale. So we're gonna just discuss what we think is gonna happen, Dwayne.
Um, if you look at the trailer, man, I really think this is going to be a season for Jake. I think Jake going to be highlighted a lot this season. Looks like it's some old police brutality sort of thing that he went through this episode. If you look at the flyer, and I could be reading too much into things, you know how I get. But if you look at the flyer, even the way they got the characters positioned on the flyer, he's kind of to the front.
Hmm.
So I really think this is going to be a year geared towards him. Interested to see what Duda has in store for the brothers, because like if you remember at the end of last episode, he didn't show up for the hearing, and he was like, "Why have one brother when you can have them both?" So I'm interested. That storyline is what I'm most interested in going into this season.
I know I said, the trailer will always make you, like, we both saw the trailer, we talked about it. We saw all three trailers. I think they came out with three trailers already.
Right.
Um I thought it was interesting. I'm always interested in my boy Emmett, man. Um, so I saw one, Emmett's relationship with Kevin, how that's going to continue to grow, because like before with the Jason Mitchell character, that was like Kevin's mentor. So
Right.
then last year we seen how they shifted and had Emmett as more his mentor. So I want to see where that goes. I want to see where the character that what's my girl? I don't forgot her name. The one that that used to mess with uh Keisha.
Okay.
I want to see what my boy's character. They took him out the show, and it's interesting because a lot of other characters have to evolve. So I want to see where Tasha's character goes, and because she's still in the show, and I I'm looking forward. I know I seen in the trailer Kiss that I was, Darnell and the Lala character, which I thought was typical Darnell, and
Yeah.
want to see where that goes. Want to see where the Keisha having the baby situation goes.
Right.
Like that real MVP just said in the chat. We want to see where a lot of these characters go.
Yeah.
It's it's
I
it's,
don't
it's
think.
interesting, Dwayne. I really think Lena Waithe. Like last year, I know COVID hit everybody, and all the shows that most people watch different, and everybody dealt with their shows different. I mean, even one of the shows that me and you like just concluded, and it was only 8 episodes, City on the Hill,
Yeah.
which we believe is a great show. So I want to see how they deal with it now coming on. A lot of the studios had opened up, so I want to see how they deal with the storyline now.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, man. I don't think you'll see Tracy much this season, if at all.
Tracy,
I don't know what her role would be. With Ronnie gone, her son
yeah,
Jason gone. So I don't know what her role would be. Um, Interested to see how they. Yeah, I know. Me too, Crystal. Um, Interested to see how they do the whole thing with Emmett being married. Um, Situation with his mother, like they had her with a relationship, and then you just didn't see the relationship at the end of the season last year. So, and like
I
you
I,
said,
I want to see that too, Dwayne. I hope they don't make Emmett and Tiff like the typical start beefing. I want to see them grow. If I can't have nothing in this show the way that I want it, I would like that relationship to be like a cute little
yeah,
TV relationship, and see them grow and they build together and start a family, instead of the typical, oh, he drama, he done swore he wasn't going to cheat no more. He had one slip up, but that was before he got married. But
Hmm.
I just want to see how that situation really grows, and I know that they're gonna have the restaurant fully, even
Yeah,
more now. So I'm interested. I'm interested,
yeah.
and like you said, like
How the
what's gonna
how our
happen with the
boy,
Tomas situation? Like
right.
where's that gonna
Al-
go?
Also, how Emmett father ended up with his girl on the side. That's
Yeah,
gonna be interesting how they put all that
yeah.
together.
The
Gonna
Duda
be
thing I
real
think
interesting.
is interesting. Having him the mayor, and then
Yeah,
having
that's
Trig do his other stuff on the side. I think that's kind of like you know, it's kind of like stereotypical, sort of say, but I mean, his character. I never thought his character would be going to being the mayor. I thought he would just be,
yeah.
always the gangster. So she allowed him to win the mayor's seat. So
So he need Trig to run his other life, so to speak. So and also interested. I don't know from the trailer. It looked like the three boys will be back in the same school again. Because that was weird last year how they were in different schools. Like Papa wasn't in school with them or whatever. Look like they're making Maisha a little music artist. I don't know if she rapping or singing or whatever. Look like they had her at the studio in one of the trailers.
yeah,
Yes.
we know he's gonna be he running the gangs. One thing, Dwayne, I wanted to talk to you about, and I know me, you, and Keisha had discussed it. Keisha couldn't she's not available tonight. So anybody that missed Keisha, and honestly, I apologize to Stacy. I didn't even reach out to Stacy. I was kind of running earlier. I didn't know if she wanted to join the show or not. However, right, one of the things that I find interesting, Dwayne, and we discussed it last season, is I hope Lena Waithe put some older male positive characters into the script. I know we were kind of disappointed last year with Papa's father being like getting
Yeah.
arrested, and it was just like every man on the show, you don't have like no positive male
No
figures, and it's kind of
positives.
like fits the stereotype that there aren't no positive black men running around, and that's which we know isn't true.
Right.
So I kind of hope she wrote some of that in the script, like it's some good guys in the script or whatever this season. But I really think season 3 was terrible. Like we discussed it, season 1 and 2 was so good. It's
So
hard to,
good.
when you have a bunch of writers, it's hard to keep up with a script. I mean, it's
And
hard to
plus
keep that same momentum.
you took such a main character out of it. Like so it is gonna be interesting this year because you don't have Ronnie, who was another main character. Um so hopefully, like you said, and like Tasha just said, with Ronnie going, maybe they can introduce another male character. He'd be a little bit more positive and not just grimy. Like,
Yeah, and
season three, you got
Ronnie's story was so beautiful, man. His story was so beautiful. I know, maybe he wanted to grow as an actor. Maybe he didn't want to be, considered always being Ronnie. I know he's a brother that's from England or
mhm.
whatever, but it's Ronnie's character was like the guy you root for. So when he got killed, it was like, it
Yeah,
like
but
took
see,
all the air out of the balloon.
it's like they and that happened with the Brandon character as well. So people that were main cogs of the show are now not there. So what do you do? Do you highlight the three young men, which is what I thought they were going to do most of season three? But then they had the Keisha angle. Now you got the angle where Keisha looked like she keeping the baby. So you got that whole angle, you know. Um, the young love angle with Kevin and Gemma, even though it looked like Jake and Gemma may have a little something going on too on the
Yeah,
side. So
it's. I just hope that like I always try to remember the things that we talked about, and we criticized the show. And I think that Lena, after the show, Lena kind of explained a lot of things. She didn't really take much questions when she did the IG live, and I think she kind of got upset. But a lot of times, us as fans, you leave certain storylines open, and then you never get back to them. She did that in season 2, season 3, and down. Now I'm going into season 4. I know we want to know the connection that Gemma has with Duda. Gemma's father has with Duda. Like we want to know those parts, but it's like 10 episodes. Unfortunately, 10 episodes is like and then you and myself, we like to Google and find out like, yo, such and such is only going to be in 6 episodes. So
Yeah,
if they showed them in the first three, the next 3 episodes they're going to be is like 8, 9, and 10. So it's a whole bunch of stuff that always just get left on the table. And I really hope that if she does bring new characters, I know that they bringing the comedian Rel back.
yeah.
Um, I was kind of upset with the Sunny situation. Like that just seemed odd, man.
It seemed very odd, you know. That Sonny situation and how they took over Sonny's and all that.
Because his brother was Quentin, the guy that
Yeah,
wasn't no joke. Like he was one of them guys.
I think about that. You lost Quentin, you lost Reg, you lost a lot of good characters from the show, man. And so I think last year, right, you missed Brandon, you missed Reg, you missed Brandon's girlfriend. Like those was key characters that you really, really, when you thought of the show, you thought of them. And it's unfortunate what happened with the whole Jason Mitchell situation. And now you come to find out that maybe he ain't do what he was accused of doing. So it's kind of sad that was like that. Um, yeah. So I'm excited for it. I'm a fan of the show, even though I nitpicked it a lot last year. Last year was my least favorite of the 3 seasons. But I'm hoping she bounces back. I'm hoping she used more of the writers that she used in season 1 and season 2, because she claimed that she was more involved in season 3. Well, I like for her to take a little bit of a back seat and let the people
Yes,
from
it's
season
it's
1
it's
and 2 do their thing.
it's kind of crazy, Dwayne, because it just is a lot of. We know Tracy's gonna be in it, and even though
But is she? Because I didn't see her in any of the trailers. She gonna be in it?
I think so. I think I saw her filming when they did their last filming. I think she was there. I saw something on IG, but it's just interesting how that these characters like Lonnie was like Ronnie. I said Lonnie. Ronnie was like the nexus. Ronnie was the character that had him and the kid that the character that Jason Mitchell played. They were the connection to everybody.
Right.
Ronnie was connection to his son Jason and Tukey. And it's like you've seen so many actors and act for a show that only has produced going into the fourth season. You've seen a lot of actors come through the show already, more
Yeah.
than most. Like
They took
y-
Brandon's mother off the
yeah,
show.
Sonya John, like it was Sonya John. It was that was something. So we all waiting to see like what's next.
Yeah.
I know that the character that Lala plays, I think that's gonna probably be expanded more. But like, even if you expand her character, what is there to expand? I mean, if you
Yeah.
expand her character, you're gonna have to bring in new people. You know, I get the show. The whole premise of the show was, I guess, this little block area,
Right.
but we got the 3 kids, and it's like we can't force those kids to grow up fast. You know what I'm saying, mean Dwayne?
No,
So
I
they're
feel
still in school, and it's like, okay, if you're gonna talk about these 3 kids, let's talk about the 3 kids, but they gotta grow up slow. Crystal said, I think Duda is going to try and make Jake and his bros life a living hell since he's the mayor. But honestly, Crystal, he told Trig gonna be working for him under the underworld. So
yeah, he gonna need him. So I don't know how tough he gonna make it on him, because he gonna need him. He can't run his empire being the
I don't
mayor.
think
He
he
got
got
to
I
try to
don't
keep
think
it.
he got Jake. I don't think he wants to manipulate the Jake for the streets. I want he use Trig for the streets. And I think he wants to use Jake as like his little protege
Mhm.
that never was in the street and just he paid his way through everything and.
Right.
But I'm interested like you, Crystal, to see where it's going because it's like, okay, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna do it again. After fifth, sixth episode last year, So a couple of us was like, "Yo, I don't want to watch it no more."
Yeah, I didn't back off it because it's one of my shows, man. I love it, but I want it to be better.
Yeah, so we're interested in seeing where it goes from here. Um, I'll be shocked, like I said, with the new
Yeah,
actors they have coming to bring in the show.
well, Keisha, that's gonna be an interesting angle. Her dealing with the pregnancy. You know, I'm sure the strong character. Let's be honest, the strong got better in the end. Yeah,
Yeah, it
the
did get
strong,
better in the end.
the strong positive character that they gave you last year was the Dre.
Yeah, yeah, that, and that was another thing. You bumped Dre's character up as the wife, but she was strong, held the family down when they was going through everything, and like you didn't even show her in season 1 and 2. So you
Yeah,
introduced her to us in season 3, stepped it to the plate. Actually, I remember the season 3's beginning episode was their marriage, right?
right.
Yeah. So you introduced Dre to the show, and Dre was strong. I mean, even with the dildo we seen in the episode, which was a little crazy, but you know,
Little strappy strap.
well, we saw it during the episode. It was a little strange, but anyway,
But yeah, I
like
agree,
where they gonna
Nicole.
go now?
I agree, Nicole. They ain't have to take Ronnie out. But
Yeah,
also,
Ronnie's character was just like, I'm telling y'all, Ronnie was the guy you root for.
yeah, he was. But let's be honest too, and I'm not going to use the curse word that I really wanted to. But last season, it was just everybody crapping on him, like still harping on him
Yeah,
killing the
yeah,
kid from season 1, which was weird
yeah.
to me
And see,
because
you brought that up during one of our shows, Dwayne. That and she did do a lot of backward stuff, Nicole. Dwayne talked about that during a couple episodes. Was like, if you want to have Ronnie the bad guy, you should have made Ronnie the bad guy after season 1
yeah,
or during season 1. You waited 2 seasons. It's like whoever wrote the Ronnie character
yeah,
took season 2 and season 3, took season 2 off and came back in season 3 and said, "We're
yeah.
gonna dead
Like
this
because
Joker right now."
you had those teenagers jumping on him, like beating him down, people slamming doors on him. Everybody treated him like he was a piece of crap, man.
Nah, Ronnie didn't make it. They had the funeral, Nicole. Remember they had the funeral at
Nah,
Papa's father's church. Ronnie gone,
Yeah, Ronnie gone. He was leaking.
Lena even did a IG live the day that he got killed off the show that night. Me and Dwayne watched it.
Yeah, yeah, and the actor that used to play him came on saying how
Yeah.
he enjoyed the character. But yeah, Ronnie gone. That Joker gone. They gave Tracy the flag and
We
everything.
don't
His
need no we
boys,
don't need know
everything.
who shot JR moments.
And the kid when he shot him, he said, "This is for Coogie." And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Damn, man,
yeah,
that
Coogie
was
brother didn't
season
even do
one."
nothing. Coogie brother didn't even do nothing. And
Yeah, I'm
even
like,
when
"That's season 1." Like
even
that
even
whole thing.
even when Kevin shot Ronnie, like it was more of
So
defending himself, but
I
just seems
think what
weird.
she, I think what she tried to do to wrap up the Ronnie character was to make him a hero. Like he saved Keisha, so in the end he was a hero. But they killed his grandmother. They killed Ronnie. Like it wasn't nothing left for Ronnie. He killed Jason. He couldn't get with Tracy no more. He tried to get with Jada. They had Ronnie doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, Ronnie like that cheap wine too.
Yeah. Then you had the lady at the place trying to give him a little
Yeah,
pity stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, they put Ronnie
It just
through a
seemed
lot.
odd.
Yeah,
I'll be
but
interested.
I think they
I'll be
really want to
interested to
dig.
see your girl though. Your girl Tracy. I'll be interested to see her again.
Yeah, but I just don't see where they're gonna use her.
Yeah, she has no purpose
She has no
unless they
purpose.
got the activist role for her, and then she get more vocal with
Yeah, because they're gonna do the whole police brutality thing. Sure was. She was on the way to giving Ronnie a little tasty taste for old time's sake. You know, that's what they was gonna do. But I think you're gonna see a lot of Duda, of course. You're gonna see a lot of Trig. I don't know. Is Lena gonna put her character in there, or is she gonna step into the background a little bit? You know?
Hey, Tasha, you know what, Tasha, you speak on a sentiment that a lot of us think about with these shows.
They don't give a
A lot of these shows, I believe, are trying to speak to a narrative that I don't believe is always true. I think a lot of these shows in that crazy word, and the word that I don't want to use no more on my shows, because I think that the word is it's a stupid word. I think that if you have a platform, you should always be transparent. You shouldn't have to be like all transparency.
right.
But a lot of these shows, I don't know if they show the negative in our society. I just think they're just forcing a certain narrative to us instead of just showing, like with the
Yeah.
Emmett role. Like the Emmett role, they could really take that role, him and Tiff's role, to another level and really make it positive. But I just got a feeling that it's going to be something that's going to keep Emmett and Tiff around. I don't know if it's going to be their little hustle on the side or Emmett's infidelity. It's going to be something that's going to just, not
She's
make
still
it
gonna be
right.
selling. Tip's still gonna be selling the weed.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. Tasha, I've never watched Blackish.
Yeah,
Might have watched two or three episodes of Blackish.
yeah.
Me and Dwayne watch a really good show that just concluded its second season. It's called City on the Hill. I don't know if you guys watch City on the Hill, but if
Yeah.
you understand the dynamic of Boston in the early '90s, City on the Hill was actually just concluded its second season yesterday, and
And season two to me
um,
was better than season one.
Kevin Bacon and how you say his first name, Dwayne Hodge or
Eldris High.
Eldris Hodge. These two guys, they are giving actor 101 classes in this show. They really nailed the roles. But we'll see what happens with the Shy season 4.
Yeah, I'm excited for it though. I'm excited it's back.
Yeah,
Um,
Crystal, check it out. Make sure you see season one first, because season one explains the characters a little bit different and how they evolved through season one. Then you get to season two. Season two only had 8 episodes. They were off for like 18 months. So
right.
me and Dwayne both watch it. It's one of our shows that we like in City on a Hill. Really good.
Yeah,
It
Showtime.
actually stays Showtime, and it ended less today, so the Shy could come back on at 9 o'clock. They share the same time slot, so
Yep.
Showtime really trying to compete with their Sunday 9 o'clock schedule with dealing with what the Stars Network got going on at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Interesting thing. So
But I'm
I,
happy for the Shy to come back. Um, even though last year was disappointing, it's you still want to support shows for us, by us, all that. Even though it drives us crazy sometimes, it's good to support it and see our actors and actresses out there on the front line, and you know,
Showtime, Tasha. Showtime.
yeah. Watch season one first, though, Tosh. It's
Gotta
good.
watch season one. We
And
it's funny
listen,
because me and Dwayne were
listen.
going to do a show on City on the Hill, but we didn't know if people watched it. And now a bunch of people told us they watch it, and it's like, wow.
Well, listen. I will tell anybody that starts it, stay with it, because the first two episodes of season one, it's a little bit slow while they build the characters and build the stories for you. But stick with it. Don't bag on it after two episodes.
Late '80s, early '90s, and if you like Kevin Bacon, to me, this is his best performance ever in this
Ever.
series. Um, it's produced by the Boston guys, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Kevin
Mm-hmm.
Bacon has some doing it. Actually, Adolis Hodge is one of the executive producers too. Is set in the late '80s, early '90s of Boston, the Roxbury section. So you guys see. Oh, look, Dwayne, look what Nicole asked us. Nicole, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw Godfather of Harlem the first episode, and I'm just not into it. I'm just not into this. I'm just not into this season. I know they went a little bit in depth. Me and Dwayne shared some things the other day. I don't break my neck to see it, and if I don't break my neck to see a show, then not saying it's not good. I just don't think it's good. I mean,
No,
um,
I've been very disappointed in season 2 of Godfather of Harlem. Um, Now it's to the point, if I see it, I see it. If I don't, I can catch it the next week. I think they're taking too many liberties with stories, and you got to be careful, right? Because you're dealing with people that actually lived, okay? And they tell you at the beginning that these are not real events. But when you think about the light that they have Adam Clayton Powell in, you think about the light that they have Malcolm X in, and we've all heard certain stories, but I think The Godfather of Harlem this year has gone a little too far with some of these storylines, in my opinion. But because people that don't read disclaimers is sitting at home thinking these events really happen, and no, it's for TV. It's a
yeah,
lot of
like
underhanded stuff that
like we've
they
always
they're
been told
showing.
we've always been told the story about the relationship that Bumpy had with the mafia, good and bad. Um, but you like Dwayne said, you still have people that was affiliated with Vincent Giganto, Vinny the Chin, and I remember when we were kids. That old man used to walk around and he's like, he's a mob boss, and then it comes out this is the same character. So I think that when you're trying to portray characters that really live, like Dwayne said, you want to be very careful of portraying them that even though you can use public information to use their likeness in the characters, you still got to be careful because then you could be liable for all types of lawsuits and definitely when you put certain people in bad light. So I'm not saying I won't watch the rest of season 2, but it wasn't just something that we decided that we could do a show on. It's up to you guys what we'll talk about. I mean, I just
Absolutely.
believe it. I just, like I said, City on the Hill, we would have been did something on it if I knew so many people watched
Listen,
it.
for the ladies, if y'all want us to watch that new show that's on Netflix, I think it premiered last night. I mean, we'll watch it if y'all want to talk about it. I mean, I didn't go check to it because to me it seems like it's I hate to put it in a box, but it almost seems like Sex in the City for black women.
Oh, that's
I mean,
the girls run the world thing.
yeah, I ain't check it out yet, but if y'all want us to check it out and we discuss it, it's no issue with that,
Yeah,
But I'm on the Shy. I'm looking forward to the Shy. I'm looking for the Shy to be better.
yeah.
I
Run the world, Tasha. That's it.
yeah,
We'll check it out. We'll check it out. I mean, how is it, Dwayne? Dwayne, are they dropping an episode a week or they drop the whole series at one time?
I don't know. Like I said, I saw it briefly and saw some things that people was posting on IG, but it didn't really, I wasn't really going out of my way to check it out. But
Oh, come on, Star says it's
I
once a
was on
week.
Stars. I thought it was Netflix. See, I'm all
Yeah,
messed up.
and even me and Dwayne and myself, we even watch a show that a lot of people may not know about. What's our show, Dwayne? With old girl
Which one?
Dawson, with
Oh,
old
H Town.
girl. We even
H
watch
Town,
H Town. I don't know if you guys watch H Town. We
which
watched the
is
first
basically
season of
High
H Town.
Town.
It's called High Town. It's up there in Cape Cod area.
Yeah, so, and that's
Um,
gonna be that
season
second
one was
season.
awesome. Season one was
But
awesome.
second season gonna be crazy with the little girl going down in there
Yeah.
now.
We Dwayne and myself, we did the what you call it down in the valley. What's the
P
we
Valley.
did P Valley for a minute.
P
It's
Valley.
funny. It's funny because me and Dwayne, we bug out. We follow the same people on IG. We'll follow actors on IG, and he'll hit me or I'll hit him like, Leo, look at this Joker, yo. And we always have a real interesting
But
comment about how they are. What's your boy
everybody
from
know.
H Town? The big fella,
Oh yeah.
or
That's my
the
man,
Haitian brother. Yeah,
Arcido.
yeah, yeah. He got
Um,
locked up in the end.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to. And this year I think we're gonna get more of our boy this year. Everybody know we love him.
Cool.
Darnell.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of Darnell in the Shy, y'all. Darnell is my guy. Anybody that know anything about Darnell, the actor who plays Darnell, his earpiece is monumental.
So always gonna have that earpiece in his ear,
Oh,
walking around with it. You know, I think that's the new OG thing, right? Where they looking for the old school,
yeah.
black man. They thinking we got earpieces in our
Yeah.
ear. I know a couple that do that too, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's funny.
You
It's
know?
funny. Nicole was messing with me about my headphones, and a lot of people don't know I don't like stuff on my ear, so I'll have it all time. I don't really like even earbuds. I don't know how people can have them in their ear,
Yeah.
Weird thing.
But that's it, man. I don't know if anybody in the chat is want to tell us what they're excited to see for Sunday's premiere. Again, I'm excited to see what they do with Jake, what they do with Trig. The Papa's angle with his father. I think maybe they'll wrap that up a little bit.
I don't even think they're gonna talk about that for some reason.
Nah, you think she
She
done with
deaded
that?
him already, man. She done made him a bad guy already, yo. It's all a misunderstanding, son.
He taking money because
Oh gosh.
you gotta live. I gotta be able to take care of you and your mama. You know. But yeah, we need. I agree with what Tasha said and you said. It's a little bit more positives. Now we know it got to be real too, and it's negative. But in the midst of all that, there's some positives out here, man, that she could highlight if she wants to.
Yeah, yeah. But that's it. We know we
Yeah,
ain't have to
just a
make
quick
no
hitter.
big old show. So now, you guys, every Monday night, 8 o'clock, we're gonna do a review on the show. Each episode, every Monday, we're gonna be here at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and
Back
chat,
back
hit
to our
us. Tell
schedule.
us what you think. Don't just
Yeah,
have us up here giving our opinions.
join us
Y'all
in the
give them
chat, and
too.
we'll discuss episode one next week of the Shy. I mean, believe it
Next
or not,
Monday,
me and Dwayne will probably watch episode one before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But
I'll probably
for
be
everybody
watching
else,
that. Be honest, I'm probably gonna be watching that like 5 o'clock in the morning.
so with that, everybody take care. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, stay safe. Be blessed.